Today, we talk about cozy games. And when I say cozy games, what I mean is, the types of games where you play sitting on your couch or on your bed with a warm blanket and maybe some hot coffee or hot cocoa, these types of games. I have put together a list of 5 games that I think are perfect for unwinding after a long day. These are in no particular order, and I know there are a lot more games that are good, but let's start with these. At first, when I saw the game Powerwash Simulator on PC, I was like, why would anyone play a game where you basically do chores? It didn't make sense. Then it was announced on the MetaQuest and I decided to give it a try. So I bought the game and I don't regret a single minute of it. I rarely finish games just because I own a lot of games. But this one I did. I cleaned all of Muckingham. And Muckingham is a town that you need to clean as a new power washing business owner in the game. The game is so simple, you're given some basic tools and some souls, and then you go get contracts to go clean stuff like homes, cars, helicopters, and there's even a shoe house. You would think that this game would become redundant, but no. No, how many times have I played this game before going to bed and not seeing the time go by? Way too often. The more you do contracts, the more money you earn, and then you get to upgrade your gear. And this is the part I like the most because in games, I like to have the best tools and do jobs even faster. The gaming mechanics are very good and intuitive, and I cannot say it enough, but it is the most satisfying game ever made. And I say that because whenever you finish a section, you hear a ding sound, and this specific ding sound is very addictive. You want to clean more and more. At first, when I started playing this game, I wished it had some kind of music or options to listen to your own music. Like other games I'm going to talk about in this video, but the more I played it, the more it made sense just to be in the moment and listen to the ambient sounds, the birds chirping, those kind of things. This is what makes it so relaxing at the same time. I don't know how to explain it, but when I play this game, I don't think about anything. I'm just in the moment. But for those of you who like a storyline, there is one, but it's more or less in the form of text messages that you will receive on your watch. Personally, I did not care for it. I did not even read the messages most of the time. It actually annoyed me because I was cleaning and this kept buzzing and leave me alone. But I'm sure other people won't mind and will actually enjoy it. And some of the texts were actually funny, so the game is a MetaQuest exclusive and it's currently $33.49 Canadian dollars. And just a quick reminder, I will have referral links in the description which gives you 25% off if you buy through my links. So the next cozy game I recommend is Real VR Fishing. Why do I recommend this one? Because it has great graphics and super nice mechanics. The first reason is that it's super relaxing. It truly is soothing to feel like you're outside and hear nature sounds from the comfort of your couch or bed. This game is very immersive, like I said. The graphics are very nice. They were very nice on the Quest 2, on the Quest 3, even better. So when you first start off this game, you start off in your private cabin, which is huge, by the way, and it uses your real time of the day. So if you're, I don't know, it's 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock at night, well, the environment will change. So just that is cozy enough. There's a huge fireplace and you got this huge aquarium too, where you get to decorate as you wish. You need to buy the decorations with the money you're gonna get while playing. And if you catch some fish, which you like, and you want to keep the fish, you get to put in your aquarium too. What I like the most about this game is that you get to travel and visit real locations. The game has several DLCs, and in those DLCs, the devs included some free spots, so you don't get, if you decide not to buy the DLC, you still get to visit some of those parts of the world. And I'm talking mostly about, I think, Japan, and they have North America, which I like because, I'm from North America, I'm from Canada. The fishing spots you're going to get are very diverse, so you get some nighttime scenes, you get some raining spots, sunsets, mountains, seas, lakes, daytime. You even get to fish in Central Park, New York, in one of the DLCs, which is pretty cool because I was there for real, and to be able to be back there is very fun. So if you're not experienced with fishing like me, because I don't really like fishing in real life. Like I don't like bugs and nah. But in this game, it's okay. But anyway, if you're not experienced with fishing like me, you can play the easy mode. Basically, what this does is that you'll see the fish in the water when you cast your reel, and it will tell you when to release the tension and when to reel in. But there's also medium and hard mode, which makes the experience like more realistic for those of you who want the real thing. Each fishing spot you visit has different types of fish to catch, and you will need some specific equipment and lures or bobbers to catch them. For example, if you fish in saltwater versus freshwater, well, you will need 2 different types of rods. And at first you only own some basic stuff. But the more you progress in the game and the more you catch fish, the more experience points you get, and then you can upgrade your tools, which, like I said, is my favorite part. But don't expect to go catch sharks when you first start. Like, it's not gonna happen. Like, you don't have the equipment to even catch sharks, and I think you need to get like to level 20 to even be like able to catch some epic fish. So a cool feature this game has though is that it has web browsing, and it also has YouTube. So if you want to watch videos while fishing and this is your kind of relaxing time, well, you can do it. You can also play with your friends because it has multiplayers. Either you do that or you can join random rooms and fish with random people and you get to meet people. This game is sincerely a must-have, like even for people who don't like or don't fish like me. The game is available on MetaQuest and Pico and costs $25.51. This next game I hesitated because I wasn't sure if you could consider it cozy enough, but in the end I'm adding it because of how it made me feel when I played it. I'm talking about Myst. Myst is a classic. It's a cozy, immersive game for people who enjoy puzzle-solving games, and it is set in a very serene environment. In this game, you need to uncover clues to piece together the story of a world. I remember when I was younger, I tried to play it on the PC, but I couldn't figure out how to play it. Just because in this game, you're all on your own, exploring the island of Myst. There is no interaction whatsoever with anyone. The storytelling is done entirely through reading books. And I'm telling you, there's a lot of reading in this game, and you'll have to take notes. One thing I did when I played this game is I used to take off my headset and like write the notes down and put it back on. Was really annoying. And like someone said, well, just take a screenshot. I'm like, yeah, I should have done that. So instead of taking notes, you should just take screenshots, which you can go back in the headset, and then, you know, makes the experience easier. And so what makes this game so cozy, in my opinion, is the soundtrack and the worlds you visit. It is so unique. I have never played a game like this one. The story is so good. The gaming mechanics also work perfectly for VR. Myst is a type of game that left me wanting for more. I don't know how to describe it, but you know when you finish like a great book or a great TV series, and then you're kind of left like empty, like there's nothing that will even come close to this. I know I felt that way when I finished the TV series Schitt's Creek, but yeah, that's another story. But this game left me with the same feeling. At the time when the game released and I was playing it, I remember that I couldn't wait to get back home or from work just to get to play this game again. The good news is that Riven, the Myst sequel, was just announced to have VR support and come out later in 2024. Meanwhile, you can get Myst VR on the MetaQuest store and on Steam for $34.99. So if you're a jigsaw puzzle lover like me, you'll absolutely need to try Puzzling Places. It sincerely is a very great game. The puzzles you need to put together are in 3D, and there is a great selection for you to choose. This game is so well crafted and so cozy. I play it all the time. It's the perfect game to play after a long day or just like to unwind. When you first start a puzzle, you need to pick the number of pieces you want your puzzle to be. The lowest number is 25, and some go up to 1,000 pieces. You'll run out of battery in your quest before finishing it.
Almost all puzzles have up to 400 pieces and as low as 25 pieces. You also get some simplified versions, which means that instead of your pieces being scattered around all over the place, you get to work on little stacks of the pieces at a time. You've got some reference images. You can put them wherever you want in your environment. So if, let's say, you're working on the top, well, you'll get this reference image of the top or whatever section you're working on. So that's really great. There are a lot of scenes to work with in this game. And what I like about it is that you get to work on real places. So, I mean, if you're working on a cathedral, this specific cathedral exists. And yeah, that's very nice. I like this very much. If you enjoy puzzles and like them very much, there's also new DLCs that come out every month. So like replayability is very good. Gameplay is so smooth and so cozy. The clicking sounds when you put two pieces together, this is so satisfying. Also, for me, what makes this app so unique and a must-have is that it has ambient sounds. And what I mean by that is that when you're working on a specific part of your scene, for example, last time I was working on a restaurant and I could hear some noise in the kitchen or some like the water outside the sewer system, like in the sewer system, and it was raining, so I could hear like raindrops, or you hear ambient sounds as if you were like in the scene, but in a cozy way, like not annoying. This game features color pass-through, I mean mixed reality, which is very nice. This is my favorite way of playing this game, in fact. I used to come back home from work and play this game a lot, and this was my favorite game to play before bed just because of the mixed reality. First of all, you know, blue lights and screen time before bed is not good for sleep. Well, it's not in my case, so being able to use this in mixed reality and play in my environment was good for me and did not disrupt my sleep. The mixed reality is very good on this game. The game also has some multiplayer, which I recently tried with a friend, and it is very, very cool. It's nicely done. It is very nice to have your friend's avatar in your own place. What I found very cool in this game is that you can actually hand over pieces to your friends. So like, you see the avatar in your space and you can hand over a piece, and let's say he's like, hey, this is your piece, this on your part, which I found very cool. And yeah, it's just attention to details like that makes it even more fun. So this game is available for $19.99 on the MetaQuest store, and I 100% recommend it. It truly is a gem. So last but not least, we have Lego Bricktales. If you like to build stuff and are a Lego fan, I think you'll enjoy this game. I was never a Lego fan. In fact, I've never really played with Legos in my life, but I totally enjoyed this game. This game was actually gifted to me from a friend, and I'm really grateful because when I saw this game announced on the MetaQuest store, I thought it looked okay, but like, I knew I wanted to try it, but I wasn't excited about it. But oh, I'm glad I got this game because it is so fun, so cozy. And the graphics are really cool too. As you get to play the story, you get to discover some charming worlds. And in these worlds, there are different characters that you will meet and different stories to discover. Whenever you are in these little worlds, you will need to build some stuff. Like, for example, you need to build bridges or chairs, you need to build some furniture. Like, there's random stuff to build. And at first, when I was playing, I did not really care about the aesthetics of what I was building. In fact, I just wanted to get through and get the story because I wanted to know what was going to happen and get through it like very fast. But the more I'm playing it, the more I want my stuff to look cute. So the more I put some effort in my builds. Because you know, when you're playing, it is not very important what your builds look like. In fact, the thing that is most important is that it's solid and it won't break. When you're visiting the worlds, you're gonna come across some chests and some treasures. and you got some little animals to collect. So you get to find stores in these worlds and buy stuff. And the stuff you buy will be unlocked in the sandbox mode. And sandbox mode you get once you've finished the whole game, the whole story. When you play in sandbox mode, you get to build and unleash your creativity because you can build whatever you want with the pieces that you have. So one thing that disappointed me in this game though is the mixed reality. I really enjoy mixed reality in games, but in this game specifically, I don't know how to explain it, but it looks like it seems as if the graphics are not as good. It feels like you actually lose some quality. So I don't really play in mixed reality. I much prefer the original game in VR. And to be honest, the graphics are so much better to play in VR. They're so cute and cozy. The pace of the game and the music throughout the game is very relaxing, and this is why it is one of my go-to for a relaxing time and cozy games in VR. Lego Bricktales VR is available on the Minoquest store for $34.99. So have you played any of those games? If so, what were your thoughts about it? Or if you'd add one game to this list, what is it? I'm very curious to hear your thoughts about them. So let me know in the comments, and see you in my next video. Bye!